Hi everyone, my name's Jean, and if you've come to have a look at this video, hi, especially if you haven't been here before. Now, it is mostly unboxings that I do on my channel here, and this is what I've got for you today. Firstly, before I get going properly, I'll apologise if anything looks a little bit haphazard or whatever. I'm still trying to get used to filming on a tripod type setup without my face in it, and this is only the second time that I've tried that, so if things go kind of a bit off centre or out of vision or out of focus or whatever, I'll apologise for that now. So anyway, right, let's get on to it. Okay, so as I say, it is an unboxing video that I've got for you today. You've probably guessed from this that you can see here that it might be something to do with art supplies, and you would be right at that. It's this month's ScrawlrBox. Now, ScrawlrBox is a monthly subscription box of art supplies. You're not hinted the month before as to what those supplies for the coming month are going to be, so yeah, it's all a bit of a mystery until you open it up and you have a look for yourself. This pad that I've got here is the one that was in last month's ScrawlrBox. And with that there were some watercolour pencils. There was a Scrawler challenge of Metamorphosis, and that's this little card here. So I don't always get time to have a go with the Scrawler challenge, but I did make a concerted effort this time round. I used to do a lot of stuff in watercolours. I worked in watercolours for my Fine Art A level years ago. That is somewhere upstairs. I might one day show you all what it is, but not in this video. This video is not that. So I was racking my brains as to what I could do for a Metamorphosis theme, and first off I thought of a moth or a butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, and I thought that's probably going to be something that's too obvious, and I racked my brain for a few more things. Now, one of the things that was in last month's box that I'd not got any experience of was this stuff. It's masking fluid, so basically it's like, if you remember from school, you know that glue that you you used to stick things together in school that you can wash off, PVA glue. You used to put it on your fingers and peel it and pretend your skin were peeling off, that sort of thing. This is a bit like that. However, it's got this very fine point that it comes out of. So you might have just seen that little, there you go. I'm popping this fella back on. When you can get it on, just helps to stop it going all over, and oh, there we go. Right, it was a real challenge learning to try and work with this, because I've not used masking fluid before. So it was, I don't know, probably the best way to describe it was like trying to draw with washing up liquid in a water pistol, maybe. I don't know, it kept going blobby and weird, and my lines were ending up too thick, and I just wasn't very happy with it. It's something that I would need a lot more practice with until I was happy with it, and I don't know how long that would be. So anyway, show you what I tried. This is just me playing about for ideas. First one I did was this one. This was going from like drawing with the pencils, with the watercolour pencils, dry, which is this little bit up at the top here, and then adding water and letting it run down. So the metamorphosis theme in this was letting the colours bleed and blend together and run down the page as well. I don't know if you can see it, there are little sparkly bits on it. Now for that, again, I was messing about with texture, so I tried sea salt, and that was to try and soak up some of the paint without me using something like kitchen paper down at the bottom here. But it was also to add a little bit of texture, which if you run your fingers over it, you can feel it. And then I was going to try, let's see if it'll let me. Crumbs, it's not going to let me. Right. I was going to have a go at a bird theme. This is just the masking fluid. I didn't get any further with that one. It's bits of it are easy to peel off. The thinner lines are easier to peel. You can see that that's how it goes, and because it's got this bluish colour to it, you can see whereabouts you've put it. Right, I tried that one, and I was really not happy with that at all. That just turned out total rubbish, in my opinion. And then the last one I did was this one. Again, I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do really. You know, when you're at school and you try to do those colour things with wax crayons, you do like thick bands of all the different bright colours, and then you scribble over it really hard with the black crayon, and then use like a scraper tool to scrape off the black and leave a coloured design. That was kind of where I was going with this one, but I was going to try it with this hand theme, which is why there's this hand shape there. Now, I think what I'd accidentally done was put the masking liquid on too thick in certain places, because like if you can see these white bits, when I was peeling the masking fluid off after it had dried, it actually took the top layer of the paper off, so it just doesn't look right. But you can see where, let me get the pencils and show you. So there were these four colours here, these here, which you can see you got the blue, the yellow, the green and the orange, and I've got bands of it all over the place. And then the darker colour, you can't really see it, can you? The darker colour that I've got around the edge here, it was this one, this it's actually called warm grey, and I tried laying it on thick, like the ones that you do at school with a wax crayon, and then tried doing stuff with that. Still got bits of masking liquid on, but yeah, that didn't turn out as I wanted it to, so yeah. My attempt at the metamorphosis theme is a bit rubbish, and it's something that I would have to work at more to get something that I might be halfway happy with. So anyway, that's enough of last month's theme. Let's have a look what's in this month's box, shall we? Okay, so we've got that here. And let's see if I can, it's not letting me make the image a bit smaller. Let's see if I can raise this up a little bit. I'm just a bit worried because of the weight of the phone on the tripod, it's not balancing very well, and I've had a bit of a nightmare time trying to get it to balance properly. Right, let's have a look. So I'm going to find the tear tape. Again, as I've said, this is a mystery supply box, so you seeing what's in here for the first time is going to be exactly what I see in here for the first time as well. And well then, so let's have a look what we've got. Right, so we have a print by this month's featured artist, who is Francesca Franceschi. We've got a bit of info about her there, and we've got her website, her Instagram page, and the place where she exhibits by the look of it. So I'll put that information downstairs in the info box. And then we've got issue 93 of ScrawlrBox, and might as well go from this with what we've got in the box. Right, so first off, we've got a pad of mixed media paper with 10 pages to play with. You can scroll away on this paper, ideal for all sorts of arty goodness. And it's quite thick. It's it feels a little bit like watercolour paper, but on thicker board, if that makes any sense. And then let's see what else we've got. Let's pop this seal. I like this bit because it's almost like opening a gift. Right, so we have this month's Scrawler sticker. We've got the ScrawlrBox card with the challenge, which is going to be Kaleidoscope. And we've got a bit of information about some of the supplies as well. So this month's sweet is a bubbly bubble gum. I used to have these when I was a kid, so that's going to bring back a few memories. We have got a Castell 9000 black lead pencil in 2B. And it says, this artist quality graphite pencil is perfect for any of your drawing, scrolling and sketching. Comfortable to hold, the lead is made from finely ground graphite and clay for smooth and consistent laydown, which is also light fast. The recommended retail price of this pencil by itself is £140. For the paper pad that I've already shown you, the recommended retail price of that one is £2.99. Then we've got this, a Copic multiliner 1 in 1.0, and it's got black ink, and it's an exceptional fine line pen designed to take on all of your drawing needs, sketching, outlining, technical manga illustration. It features a light fast pigment link inside its God, can't read, a pigment ink inside is both waterproof and marker proof, so you can draw with confidence without fear of ink bleeding and smudging. The recommended retail price for this one is £4.79. Let's have a look what it's like when you take the lid off. Well, that's a little bit darker than a bit not as fine as I thought it would be. Let's have a look. Got a little bit of paper here, so we can have a look. So that's using it sort of sideways on, and using it end on, it's a bit thicker line. So that gives you an idea of what that one's like. Let's get the lid back on that because I'm not going to be using it yet. And next up, we've got a pack of Ecoline Duo Tip markers in primary colours. Now, the recommended retail price of this, and it's priced up as a set of 3, which we've got in this box, and that is £14.25. Sorry, £14.35. The print's really tiny. It says a favourite among artists, designers and illustrators alike, the Ecoline Duo Tip markers feature a bright yet transparent liquid watercolour ink made from dye and gum arabic. Complete with broad chisel tip on one side and a fine bullet nib on the other, these pens not only allow for beautiful watercolour creations, but freedom of expression to make fine detail, broad lines, fluid strokes, and to colour in large areas with ease. The ink lends itself to blending and mixing with ease. Simply add water. You can use a brush for more watercolour effects and perfect colour transitions, or apply directly to the page. Best stored horizontally. If the tips dry up, just moisten them with a little water to reactivate. Let's have a look what one's like, shall we? I'm not going to take them all out because other than the difference in colours, the pens themselves are the same. So let's try and get one out. They're snug in there. Can't get them out. Hang on. Pop the other end and push one out. Let's see as well. It tells you what colour numbers we've got. 205, 337 and 578. We've got a little illustration there of what the pens look like, what their tips look like. Let's get this blue one out because it's at the bottom of the pile. Okay, so this is the chisel tip, and a nice broad streak there, or you can do it fine. And now these are actually going to be really good if you, for example, writing out invites for a party, because you could do it in cursive writing, if you're able to do that. Let's see, that's the one that I just took the tip off. Right, this is the bullet tip, and that one you can't really get a thick line with that end. It's a little bit thicker than that one, but and then that's the tip. So yeah, you've got the different thicknesses there in the two tips, and it's well up to you which end you're going to use for what part of your designs, isn't it? Now, as to this particular challenge, not quite sure how that's going to go. I've kind of can't get the rotten thing back in. It's not a rotten thing really. It's a really good pen. So yeah, as to ideas for the challenge, not entirely sure yet. It's going to be something that I have a bit of a think on before I do. Anyway, let's have a look what else we've got in this month's Scrawlerzine. We've got a sit down with Francesca Franceschi. We've got a couple of pages here, some of her work, and we've got some scrawler tips, swatching, mixing new colours, getting effects by adding water, blending the colours. What's this? Remove mistakes. Use a wet cloth or tissue and push directly into the area to remove the pigment. Interesting. Okay, so we've got behind the artwork, colour theory, an introduction to, we've got primary, secondary colours and the tertiary colours there on these three wheels. Can you see all? You can't see all three from there, can you? So, as I was saying, a bit of her work, the colour wheels, primary colours, secondary colours and tertiary colours. Okay, then we've got Scrawler Gallery from issue 91 ScrawlrBox, and the theme for that was feminine energy. Now, I did have an idea for it, and I did kind of start working with it, but I didn't get to finish it. For my idea, it was going to be a woman giving birth, because as I see it, I mean, don't get me wrong, these designs are great, but all bar the suffragette one here, they, to me, don't. To me, they are mainly just like portrait photos with the odd details thrown in, and that is only my opinion, you know, and my opinion isn't, you know, but it doesn't, like I say, with the exception of this one, it doesn't to me illustrate feminine energy. But yeah, that's only my opinion, and my opinion is only mine. So, you know, people will agree, people will disagree, and that's for those people and their decisions. I'm not saying I'm necessarily right or wrong, I'm just me. Okay, then we've got Scrawler Top 3, which this is really nice. And we've got this one here. That's a really pretty one as well. And then we've got this one. So these are the top 3, which always get a little bit more recognition, and 2 pages spread out between the 3 of them, and a bit of a thing here about joining our Scrawl community Facebook page, which I'm on. There's always something good there to look at, and there's always ideas. Lastly, we've got Life in Polka Dots. What's this? That's blimey. It's someone's house, and they absolutely live for polka dots. Interesting, you know. Yeah, not just polka dots. I can see a bit of stripy here, but different, definitely different. And yes, I don't know quite what else to say about that. They did have a Join Us Live on the 22nd, which was, hang on, no, 22nd June. I'm misreading it. It's Thursday, 22nd of June, so it's coming up in a few weeks' time. And they've got a YouTube channel that is going to be on. So if I'm not at work and I'm not away working, and I remember, I'm going to have a look at that. Okay, so you're probably getting a bit fed up of me waffling now, so I'm going to close this video here. I'll come back with another ScrawlrBox unboxing, probably around about the same time next month. A little bit earlier if I can. I've been holding on to this box for a few days, just trying to get something together with with the tip from last month, so that I've got something to show you, to show that I do actually sometimes do things with the hints. But yes, that's it for me, from me, for this video. So thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, you know, please do let me know what you think. Give us a thumbs up if you've really liked it. But you know, if you haven't and you think that my video was a bit rubbish, you're also welcome to give me a thumbs down as well. I sincerely hope you don't, but you know, it's your decision and it's your opinion, and I'm not here to sway that. If you want to drop me a comment, please do. I will do my best to respond in a timely manner, but I don't always see the emails when someone has commented on one of my videos. So if it takes a while, I'll apologise for that in advance. Yes, weather forecast. Maybe you're waiting for my weather forecast. It's still a little bit up and down. Mostly at the moment here, it's really nice. We've had a few days of sunshine, and that's absolutely lovely. I live for the nice warm sunny weather, when I can sit in the back garden and just soak up the rays into my achy joints. But yes, just to be on the safe side, you know, maybe take a pair of gloves in your bag, because it's not always the warmest, and you might want something there just on hand quickly. Maybe carry a little tube or bottle of sun cream as well, just to be on the safe side. And that's about it from me. So thank you again for coming by. Oh, as well, yes, if you want to see more of my videos, click the join button, and then if you click on the little arrow at the side of it, you'll get a drop down, and if you click on the top one of that drop down, you'll get all my videos coming up eventually without you having to just go rooting about on the channel. I'm very gradually putting everything into playlists. So there is one that is going to be a dedicated ScrawlrBox unboxing playlist, and this one, when it goes onto YouTube, which will be soon, will be going into that playlist. So that's me for now. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being there. I do appreciate it all. Thank you, folks. See you later. Bye bye.